Hi, welcome to our channel. I'm over here doing an update on the chickens. We've had them for 11 days now. I just changed food. Now they're on the grower food. They'll stay on that for 10 days, and then they'll go on the finisher food for 10 days. And after 30 days, they should weigh over a kilo. These for sure. These might take 6 weeks to get up to a kilo and a half or so. It's hard to say. But this year, there's a couple of pretty good sized ones there, and a couple weak ones. Look at here. I got one here. It's got his head stuck in the fence. I got to get him out of there. This is the second time I pull him out of there. I don't know what's with him. But they're eating 2 kilos of food per day in each side of the cage. So they're growing. They're about 4 times the size they were when I got them, maybe even bigger than that. Look here, he's putting their head through the cage. Why? I don't know. Come on, get out of there. Probably next week I'll have to put another cage out because they're getting kind of crowded. You don't want them too crowded. And look at that. There's one little teeny one there. Look how small that one is compared to the other ones. Not even a quarter the size. If it's not getting its fair share of food, but there's plenty of food sitting out, so it should be able to eat as much as it wants. And these are the Pacifica side here. These are kind of supposed to be a lower grade hybrid, and these are the ones I had before that were fantastic. What's really interesting is we haven't lost a single bird, which is very rare. Usually you lose 3 or 4 the first week, even more sometimes. But we've had good weather. No rain. Oh, we had a couple little light rains, but no big temperature changes. That one right there. He's pretty darn big. Big feet. He's really doing pretty good. Besides this moron here with his head stuck in the fence. They were cutting through the spot here to the other cage and going back and forth. And when they were real little, I'd come out in the morning and there'd be, 6. These here had green dye on. There'd be 6 or 7 green dye ones over here and some nice fluffy yellow ones over here to keep them separated. I think I have one green one still on this side, but it didn't have any green on it, so I don't know which one it is. It could be that little teeny one. I don't know. Doesn't matter at this point. But I'm just going to try to keep them separate and see how they grow. If one's better than the other one. Now these here were 65 pesos each. The better ones were only 50 pesos each. The food at this place here is 5 pesos more expensive per kilo than this side here. So I gotta go on my battery shot, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching. Take care.